Hey blockheads, this is DJ AK from NK Airplay Radio, and if you love what the My So-Called Whatever podcast crew is doing, check us out too. NK Airplay is an online radio station playing all your favorite hits from the 80s and 90s, especially the ones from those boys in the band, New Kids on the Block. Listen to artists like Boys to Men, Debbie Gibson, Tiffany, boy bands, girl bands, and many more. We play artists that are associated with or who inspired the New Kids on the Block, plus some of the artists that inspired us while we were growing up. Check us out on social media at NK Airplay Radio. And download the Live 365 app for your iPhone or Android phone and listen today.
Friends forever, that's what we are. Through the thick and the thin, we're friendship stars. We're banger main buddies from the days of old. We laugh, cry, and hug, friendship solid as gold. My so-called whatever started a year ago. We share our stories and your stories were told. 80s, 90s memories that give us glee. And on the block party shows, NKOTB. Now our friendship circle has grown by far. Hashtag friends forever, that's what we all are. Boom. And if you don't know, now you know. My so-called whatever for life. Hashtag MSCW. Hashtag friends forever. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, we're on.
Recording. We are.
All right, so let's intro and then we'll go right to it.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. This is Brooke.
And this is Nikki.
And this is Jade, aka ShinyPretties.
And this is My So-Called Whatever.
Yay.
Yay! Hey guys, we have a special guest. And she's amazing. This is our 80s and 90s episode. If you're here for a block party, come back next week. But listen to this one because it's going to be amazing. You are not going to want to miss it. So we have Jade here, aka ShinyPretties.
And I wave like there's anybody that can see me. LOL. I'm doing a virtual wave for you guys.
We love it. So we found Jade on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
And she has some of the best 80s and 90s content that you're going to find. Not only on TikTok, you guys, but like on social media, period.
Right.
And she has other social medias too. Like, and we'll talk about that, but we found her on TikTok, like during quarantine when we were all just like stuck. I mean, let's face it, we're all still kind of stuck.
We are.
Right.
But
mentally
like,
and physically.
Absolutely. So we're just like super, super excited to have her here because I feel like, I think we feel like we know her already.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that. I am so happy to be here. This feels like home already.
Oh, good.
Yay.
I absolutely love your magazine walkthroughs, your Delia's walkthrough. That is just.
Can I tell you guys something super exciting? Oh my gosh, this is it. This is a Delia's fangirl moment. They actually found my videos and they're still around. They're still doing things. They're still making clothing. Yes.
No way.
It's insane. And they reached out. They posted some of my videos and they reached out and they were like, can we send you like some fun like stuff, like their new things. And I got my package today and it's like my 90s girl. It made me cry.
Oh my gosh.
Because I got my first piece of Delia's clothing in 1997 for Christmas. And I got this package and I opened it and I was just like, my God, like what a full circle moment. But it was super sweet of them. Like they were amazing. It was just kind of like a little acknowledgement, thank you moment. And I'm going to do some post about it and stuff. But I had a moment. Delia's catalogs are super special to me.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh my gosh. Give me goosebumps because I mean, it just to be brought back and like to have them do that, like that.
Yeah.
Like receiving the Delia's package all over again. Like
it was
back in the 90s.
It genuinely was. It was absolutely wild. And I think the catalog videos, I love doing like the regular magazine videos too. And I've kind of like branched off and done some different ones here and there besides just the teen magazines, which is what I started doing. But I've really been into the catalogs lately. They've been so fun.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something about a good catalog from the like late 80s, 90s. It's just a total vibe. It's a mess. It's like a fever dream. It doesn't make any sense.
It does. You find toys everywhere. In different parts. Because we did like there's this place called Wishbook Web. And we did a whole, what was it, like 2 Christmases ago? Or
I think it was 2 or it might have been 3. It might have been our first Christmas.
I think it was
like 3 ago.
And we had to make it 1 episode, but it could have been like 10 because there was so much stuff we could have talked about, because it's just like everything's everywhere. And you had to like go through all the pages to discover things. So
you can't just like go to the toy section, because the toy section, like that is literally the entire catalog.
Right.
It's amazing.
They knew what they were doing. They were like, you're going to see those house coats, whether you like it or not. And your mom is going to buy you one.
Absolutely.
And it's going to be itchy.
Yes.
It's going to be itchy as hell. And it's going to have a ruffled collar.
Yeah.
And snaps down the front.
And you're going to sweat through it at night. And then,
I think they actually, like, some of those, didn't they make those, it was something like a fire hazard. Do you guys remember that? Those weird little, like, fleece nightgown, or, like, house coat things?
Yeah.
It was something about the material being, like, flammable. And I feel like they stopped making those for a while. It was.
I don't doubt it. Like,
I'm sure they did. It's probably the reason why they have those yellow tags on all the pajamas now, like kids' PJs.
Yes, absolutely.
Saying like this is like not flammable. Like this will not catch on fire.
Yeah. Apparently we like spontaneously combusted in the 80s. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just know it was a thing.
Oh yeah.
I love that you talk about the
things. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say like the toys. Like I just because I was going through. We're doing like 1980 toys. And like going through and like all the toys that were popular in 1980 and then 81, 82, 83.
Oh, I love that.
And some of these I'm just like, oh, look at all the little small parts for 3-year-olds to swallow.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
wonderful.
Yes. Little
100%.
magnets.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I was just going to bring it back to the Delia's catalog that, so I'm actually like, kind of obsessed with the fact that you got a package, and I can't wait to see what's in there. And I'm not going to ask you for spoilers. I'll wait for your videos to come out. But like I'm just going to ask you. Is there a bottle cap belt?
There's not. If there was, oh my god,
I wanted that, but I wanted it so bad, but I never felt like I had the waistline for it. So I never asked my mom for it.
Honestly, same. And I still don't. But I you know what? Wouldn't stop me because I don't give a damn. I would absolutely loud and proud.
Well, this is what happens when you're grown.
Right.
Yeah, you don't care.
Right.
No.
You stop giving Fs.
No.
Yeah, exactly. There are some crop tops that came and I was like, you know what? All right. Let's do this.
Yeah.
It's totally fine.
Absolutely.
It might even make me put my belly button ring in again if I can still get it in there.
That is amazing.
See how I feel.
Nikki, I wonder if you can still get yours in.
Mine ripped out, remember?
Oh. So how did you find TikTok and like come to TikTok? And I guess I should ask you, like, because you have a pretty like decent Instagram following as well. I mean, certainly not like TikTok, but like which came first? Like,
it's so funny because I've had Instagram forever, but it was always, I'm a makeup artist and I do more so like retail management of a cosmetics company right now that it doesn't allow me as much expressive freedom. So it was nice being able to kind of find that little creative outlet too. But when I was really on Instagram and doing a lot more makeup artistry, I used Instagram as more of a platform to showcase like when I was doing freelance work and makeup artistry in general and really cool looks on myself and, you know, selfies and just like, you know, you normally would. Right. And then when I got on TikTok, which was only about 2 years ago, I guess, when I started actually developing a following and I had these specific things that I was doing, I kind of wanted to streamline my Instagram and make it sort of mirror TikTok to where it made sense and kind of align those social medias. And I was kind of nervous about doing it at first because people that followed me on Instagram before were just people that like I knew and for me to kind of switch my content up and all of a sudden just start posting all nostalgia stuff. I was like, I have to like do all or nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like I have to kind of commit and sort of switch this over. And I lost some followers, and I even got like some messages from people asking me if I was okay. I was like, I'm fine. They were like, I've noticed that you've been posting a lot of stuff about the past. Like, are you okay? And I was like, it's my brand. No, but
it is. It is.
It is. And for the most part, it's been pretty seamless, honestly. And so then I was like able to do like a link tree and kind of, but Instagram, honestly, and TikTok are really the only social medias that I keep up with regularly. I have always said to myself, I'd love to have a YouTube channel, but it's so much.
It's a lot
work. It is. Maybe one day, but for right now, I'm super happy with those platforms in general,
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, they're fantastic.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
So good. I mean, yeah.
I didn't expect it to turn into, it was just like we were saying, like quarantine. I had TikTok for about a year before I started posting, before I posted my first magazine video, honestly. I'd had it and I was making, oh my God, there were so many videos that I made like private or deleted because they were just stupid. Like they were terrible. They were so bad. It was just like things with my dog or me trying to be funny, just random stuff. But when I made just like during quarantine, it was a couple days after my birthday, and my boyfriend had bought me that Teen People magazine from 2000, and it had Britney Spears on the cover. And I just had this idea, and I was like, I should totally post this and like show the kids on TikTok, what we used to do in the 2000s. And I didn't even think about it, and I just made the video, and I thought it was so fun, and I posted it, and it immediately blew up. And I was just like, oh my God, what in the world? And I was like, well, you guys wanted a part 2. And then it just went from there. And it's been the best thing that's ever happened to me, like in my life. It's been the most fun, fulfilling thing ever. Like I can't describe it.
I love that.
Awesome.
I seriously love that. That's amazing.
Yeah. And I think too, like some of the main thing about what makes it super special to me is some of the messages that I've gotten. There have been, there was this one person that she was having like basically memory loss, and at a pretty young age, like she was around our age, and it was just kind of a progressive thing. Mm-hmm. And she said that it's something specifically with her long-term memory. And a lot of the things that I had posted have actually helped jog some of those memories. And like, when I tell you, like, those are the things that just, I don't know, that really stuck with me. And I got a lot of really cool messages like that, where people were saying that it had helped them with depression or anything like that. And that's what I'm here for. And what I really enjoy doing is to just make people happy when things are just rough right now.
Right.
Like it's
really
been
rough.
It's been bad, this year. It's been tough,
Mm-hmm.
like in so many ways for so many people. And I think for us to have a nice outlet, whether it's just to laugh or reminisce about something that was a good time and just have a little bit of an escape to a degree, I feel like that's healthy, and I feel like it's necessary. So that was a little bit of a tangent, but
no, not at all. Not at all. No,
it's amazing.
I mean, that's honestly your content. It let us escape to a better time in our lives that was like simple and just we could just think about that stuff because we didn't have to think about being locked in our homes,
No.
And what could happen to us. So it really helped me. I loved watching your content because I was like, oh my gosh, I totally forgot about that. Oh my word, Brooke, I forgot about this. Like, so you pull things out. I have no idea. It's amazing.
I think I will say during my downtime, what I do, because I'm constantly, no matter what I'm doing or where I'm at, I'm always thinking about stuff to post. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times when I do have downtime, like just tonight, I go down YouTube rabbit holes. I love watching old commercial blocks. It is my flippin' favorite. Like if I'm not watching like reruns of Full House or something along those lines, I swear to you, it's on a YouTube commercial block bender. It's insane. But those things really do. You'll just see a random commercial like from MTV 1995 and you're like, what in the world? Like, I forgot about that completely. And then that just kind of opens up the door for other things too. But I like finding those little deep cut memories that make everybody like, what in the hell? Like, I do not remember that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Or even better, I didn't remember it, but now I do. And I feel like I'm sitting in my living room of my childhood home.
Yeah.
Like watching MTV Spring Break.
Yes.
Right.
And
Oh my
this commercial
gosh.
comes on. It's amazing. I love it.
There's NSYNC walking the runway.
Yeah,
exactly.
Right. There are these girls that I was insanely jealous of in the oversized cargo pants and tube tops.
Right.
Like,
oh, what a vibe. Such an aesthetic. I love it.
So yes, those retro commercials, I hear you. I love it when they're like 45 minutes, an hour long, and I just let them run on the TV.
I love it so much. The volume's always really weird with them because they've been dubbed, so it'll be really quiet, and then one will come on, and it's like raw, like a blaring sound. It's the price you pay, man. It's worth it.
It's amazing. So how did you start collecting these magazines? Like, have you been collecting them for a long time?
A lot of them I actually had saved from when, not only like when I was around like a teenager, but there was a period in my like, I don't know, probably mid-20s or so, where I was having that first initial nostalgia kick for high school. And I started getting some magazines at like thrift stores because it was easy to find them then, you know? And even like on eBay then, you could get a huge shoe box full of 17 magazines from like 1997 for like $14. It was insane. Now, one 17 magazine from 1997 could be like anywhere between $60 and $100 depending on the issue. It's insane. So it's bananas. The first Delia's catalog that I bought to do a TikTok video for, I'm embarrassed to say how much I paid for it, but I will because that's what we're here for. It was $250.
Wow.
Are you serious?
But worth every penny.
Worth every
penny.
penny.
Yes.
Worth every penny.
What am I doing with my life? I have totes of magazines.
Girl, you need to go through them.
Brooke,
I know everything. Everything is in a tote in my garage. I'm telling you, this is like a running thing. Everything is in a tote in my garage somewhere.
You've got to get on that, man. Like seriously, it's insane, the magazine market value. And there's so many things that that really determine the value of a magazine, whether they have the ads still in them, like the little subscription cards, whether or not they have the address stickers on there. There's so many variables. It's like baseball cards, I guess. But it's wild. It's super wild.
That's fascinating.
But I was able to kind of collect a lot of those over the years. And then I just kind of started buying them when I could. And it was all just for me. It was just to look through them and feel good and just keep them for myself because I knew that I would always want them. And when my boyfriend had gotten me, he collects vinyl and he understands like the whole collection thing, and he collects a lot of he's like a big kid, but he totally supports it. And when he got me like not only that magazine that was my very first post that I did, but just a bunch of other ones, a lot of them were like NSYNC magazines with the posters still in them. But I just started going from there. And then when quarantine hit and I didn't have anything else going on, I was getting them off eBay and making videos with them. And it was so fun. So fun. And then I've had a lot of followers send me really cool magazines, things that I never would have found myself. So I think that this year, my gift to myself and I don't know, my page or whatever is going to be doing the P.O. box. So that should be fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So when talking about magazines, your favorite magazines, like back in the day, like did you have any that you like had to run out and buy as soon as it came out? Or did you get a subscription? Like, did your grandmother give you a subscription every Christmas like mine did?
YM was always God tier, super peak, amazing. Loved YM magazine. And I especially like the certain time frame of YM between like 93 and 98, Chef's Kiss. Like, I absolutely loved it. I never was able to have a subscription. For some reason, my mom would never let me get one, but yet she would let me pay like sticker price for it in the grocery store every time we went, like each month. And I was like, Mom, girl, you're wasting a lot of money here. But I always loved YM, always loved 17. 17's like a gold standard. But then when Cosmo Girl came out and had the stickers in there, that blew my mind. That was fantastic too. But one thing that I always missed out on that I wish that I had more issues of was Sassy magazine.
Yes.
I've only got one and it breaks my heart. Like, they're really hard to find right now.
That was a great magazine. That was great magazine. I loved Sassy.
It was so different.
Yeah.
So different and so edgy and so like, I don't know. Like, I feel like it was a very real magazine for young girls, you know?
Yes.
Oh, absolutely. I love Sassy. And I think I remember when you posted a video on the Sassy magazine.
Yes.
And I think I remember commenting like, oh my gosh, this was my everything. I loved Sassy. And then when it became Jane, I loved Jane.
Yes.
I actually
Jane
had a subscription
so
to Jane. But Sassy, I was a little younger. Like I didn't. But Jane, I did have a subscription to at some point in like my teenage years.
There was only one Jane magazine that I was able to find, and it was the one with Laura Flynn Boyle on the cover. I want to say it was 2002, maybe, but they're really hard to find as well.
Oh, wow.
I know. They're super scarce out there.
I don't think
somebody's got to be hoarding these magazines. You know what I mean? Like somebody
seriously, if someone's listening.
Right.
Right. And you're hoarding them.
Yes.
Let us know.
Yes.
Let us know. Or at least like scan them.
Right. Scan them. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start scanning my stuff because everybody needs to see this shit. Like everybody needs to see it. Everybody needs to see those little cards, those little detail cards that we were talking about, Brooke, that you'd like cut out of like Jonathan Taylor Thomas and you'd have his facts on the back and you know.
The wallet cards?
Yes.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes. Everybody needs that. Everybody needs that in their life. So
100%. Yes. Yes. Just like my David Faustino one that I framed myself and put next to my bed.
Yes, you did.
Were you guys into Tiger Beat magazine?
A little
Tiger
bit.
Beat was my jam. I loved Tiger Beat.
I was into Tiger Beat. I feel like more in the 2000s because I was NSYNC fanatic.
Yeah.
And even though I was older, I was like, give me all the magazines that NSYNC's in because I will take them.
Oh, if NSYNC was on the cover of a magazine?
Yeah.
Like I didn't, at that age, I didn't do like, when I was younger and New Kids on the Block, like that era, I was 16 magazine all the way. I was 16 magazine was the shiz. Like I loved it.
I forgot about 16 magazine. Oh my, that big bubble 16 on there. I forgot about that.
Yeah. It was my favorite. And that and Teen Beat were my favorite.
Yeah.
But
Teen Beat.
Nikki, during the NSYNC time, I know that she would get a bunch of those magazines. I didn't so much do those. But like, I still have all my NSYNC magazines from like
Rolling
when they were
Stone.
on like Entertainment Weekly, Rolling Stone, like TV Guide.
Yes.
All those.
Oh my God. I loved a good TV Guide.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. My grandmother so that's what my Grammy did for us, all of us for Christmas. We'd all get a subscription to something. And my dad always got TV Guide.
I love that. That's such a dad. Oh, I love that.
And I loved getting it every week because it always had really interesting articles and like Q&A. I loved like the write-in questions.
I like their Cheers and Jeers that they did.
Yes.
I forgot about Cheers and Jeers. Gosh. It was so good.
It really was.
Like, that used to be the jam.
I'm jealous.
Do you have any TV
Guide? I never got TV Guide. What was that? That just went in front of your camera.
I don't know what that was. That was weird.
It looked like a spider.
It did. It looked like a white spider.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, I love that.
I get like orbs and stuff a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
Like
no joke. It's weird.
Yeah, like a couple weeks ago we had one that had like a tail. It was like a and it comes in and it ever since we had a psychic medium on, he like, I don't know what you call it, like channeled. Is that what you call it?
Yeah. Something like that.
My brother, like ever since then, like we see orbs all the time now.
And if we don't talk about it, it will go crazy and they'll be everywhere. And then finally, when we say something, they'll like taper down a little bit.
Yeah. It's weird.
Did you guys see the video that I posted it was the other night about the perfume?
Yes.
Okay.
We were just talking about that. Like we were just talking about that before
I
you came
held
on.
it up. I played it like 6 times and then I'm like listening and I was like, and then I heard it and I'm like, what was that?
I sent it to my mom today, who is staunchly does not ever agree with anything like that. And she was just like, that was Suzanne. And I was like, yep, I know. That was my friend Suzanne.
It
was
crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
She was
Just
like
fetish perfume. She was like, yes, girl, I love that.
I was going to say yes. I don't know her, but she was like, oh yes, I'm so glad you got that.
That's exactly what she was like. Honestly.
Signature scent.
Yes.
Yeah. It smelled
I love
good.
it. Did it smell good?
It actually did. It smelled fine. I actually wore it to work yesterday. No regrets. It was fine. But the gummy bear spray did not smell good.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's hit or miss in that department. I got some Electric Youth, and let me tell you, it smelled just like 1989, 1990. Like it was, like, didn't it, Brooke? It smelled.
No, it did.
Just like Electric Youth. And it's crazy. And people were like, there's no way perfumes don't hold their scent. I'm like, bullshit. This held its scent.
No, some do. Some do.
Probably the ones made back then, because God knows what's in them.
I know.
Right.
But so many people commented on my video about Electric Youth, and I don't think that I've ever smelled Electric Youth, and now I'm curious.
Oh my gosh.
Now I want to go try to find some.
Well, now I'll have to send you something, and I will spray it so you can smell it, and I will send it to you.
Piece of paper.
Yes,
right.
Yes.
Bag and send it to me. I'll have it.
That was like my big purchase. Like I spent way too much money on that.
Yeah, those vintage perfumes are a little pricey.
Yeah,
but
you know what?
Worth it.
Worth every penny. And
the Electric Youth bottle design and everything is just like, oh my God, it's so aesthetically pleasing. Like I love the way it looks. So I can only imagine the way it smells.
Yeah, it smells amazing.
Nikki, is yours pink? Like, is it still pink?
The like little thingy?
The liquid.
I think it has a pink tinge to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Because it used to be like back, I still have my original bottle of Electric Youth, but it's like there's not a whole lot in there. It was bright pink back in the day, but now it's like yellowy, like it's old. But it still smells amazing. So like you wouldn't think that it would, because it's like yellowed and weird, but it's probably just like the dye.
It smells so good.
That is so interesting. I'm totally gonna go off the rails and buy a bottle of Electric Youth.
You totally should, because
I mean you should.
It just smells so good, and when you smell it, regardless if like there had to have been somebody that wore it, and it will take you right there, and you're like, oh my gosh, yes, I know.
I love that.
It brings me to like Christmas '88.
Yeah. I will say that I did not have the same feeling about like Exclamation. I thought I was gonna like love it again.
Yeah.
And it smelled horrible.
Exclamation smells terrible. I've tried it like again too, thinking that it would really just skyrocket me back into like this feeling of nostalgia. I was like, ooh, no, I don't like it. So same thing with Navy.
Yes, yes. Oh. And I also got Ralph, what is it? It was in a triangle and it had a little glass. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like a triangle and the top came off and it was like yellow, blue, and red.
Oh my God, that sounds familiar.
Yellow, blue, and red. It's not like Tribe was not in a triangle.
No,
Tribe was like the...
I got fake Tribe, and oh my gosh, it smells amazing.
I love Tribe.
Yes, I got fake Tribe from like this person that recreates scents because I couldn't find Tribe. So they recreated the scent of Tribe, and it's an oil, so you can like either put it as a perfume or like put it in your hair, and it smells just like Tribe. Like it smells just like it.
Hold on just a second. Speaking of Exclamation,
okay,
right there, like I can see it, is the bottle of Exclamation you got me.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna smell it because I don't remember, and I just feel like I need to because it's right there.
Yes, do it for us.
Yes.
I feel like a lot of those perfumes were musky a little bit. Yeah. Like, I don't know how to describe it. They were heavy.
I was just going to say very heavy, perfumey, potpourri smell. Like,
yes.
Very heavy.
Like my mom still insists on Aromatics by Clinique every single year. And it is the stinkiest perfume ever, but she loves it. She loves it.
Does it smell good?
Oh, man. Oh God.
It doesn't smell good?
It smells like, it smells like exclamation.
But it doesn't smell like you remember smelling it and it was exciting. Like, this smells so good.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It's like, no.
It smells like a mix of baby powder and like fruit or something.
Mm.
And like, exactly. No, like.
I forgot I got that for you. I forgot about that.
It's been sitting.
I love that. Oh, look at it. Look at. Oh my God.
I got you Love's Baby Soft too.
You did get me Love's Baby Soft.
Yes.
And that's
I
upstairs.
wore Love's Baby Soft like all the time. I love that. I don't know if I could stomach it now, but
No.
I did love it.
We got a comment on one of our TikToks and I was laughing so hard. And it said, "Why did we all want to smell like a baby?" Like,
Yeah, but for real.
Absolutely.
Like,
oh my
why?
God.
Every magazine ad for Love's Baby Soft had that guy that was like, her baby soft stays on my mind all day. And it was just like, sir, you
Yeah.
nasty.
Oh my gosh, that's right.
Oh my
I
God.
don't like it.
But like, so one year for Christmas, we're talking about perfumes. We're totally off on a tangent, but that's totally fine because it's fun. I got like a gift set and it had like Baby Soft and it had like the rain one
Ooh.
and it had the lemon one.
I
There
didn't
were
know
like
there was such a
5.
thing.
Maybe like a purpley, like lilac-y, like flowery one. So I feel like I need to find these.
You got a deluxe set.
I did.
Wow.
Wait, what
Thank
is
you.
this?
Oh, okay. So it was like a baby, like it's not a Baby Soft set, it's a Love's set.
Oh.
That
And
is wild.
And it's like Love's. I'm gonna look it up because this
Did
is
it
gonna
come with
drive
like
me
the
crazy.
powder?
No, it didn't.
Okay.
Well, it may have had powder.
Because I feel like I remember the set that had like a thing of powder and then Baby Soft.
I had one
And
that had a deodorant with it. One of those little weird
Oh.
roll-on deodorants.
Like the wet ones.
Oh.
Yes, like those wet and gross ones.
Right. No, thank you. I don't want to feel like
Not-
somebody just licked my armpits. No, thank you.
Not refreshing whatsoever.
Oh my god,
No.
I found it
Oh.
on eBay for $36.
Hey, you need to
Okay.
buy it.
That's a steal, honestly.
So it's Love's Baby Soft, regular Baby Soft, Love's Baby Soft Musk,
Oh.
Love's
Oh.
White Vanilla,
Oh. Hmm.
Love's Rain Scent, which smelled amazing.
that does, I feel like that would smell good.
That was my favorite of all of them. Love's Gentle Musk, and then Love's Frenzy. I don't remember that
I
one.
bet that smells good.
Unless
I
that
don't
was
know.
the lemon one. There
Oh.
was a lemon one, which
That
did
had to
not
have
smell
been
good.
Frenzy.
But like, that's insane.
And all the
Okay.
bottles were different colors, right?
Yeah. So
Okay,
here,
I
look
can-
at it. Looked like
I
this.
can
I'll show you.
remember.
Oh, come on now.
Yes, I remember that.
Oh, all right. Now I think I do too. I remember
Yeah.
seeing those in gift sets at like,
Yeah,
I don't know, wherever.
like Walmart or like.
Yeah.
Oh, Love's. No. Okay. So here. Okay. Retract what I said. So I did have the musk and the Baby Soft and then the vanilla.
Oh.
Then the other was musk, the regular Baby Soft, maybe not vanilla, maybe it was the rain one. Then the other was fresh lemon
Oh.
Yum.
and soft jasmine. Those were the 5. Those were the 5.
Jasmine.
And the jasmine one smelled okay.
Jasmine is a very strong scent, but honestly, I wore it a lot as like an essential oil in middle school and felt like a baddie. I really did. Jasmine is very sexy. I love it.
Yeah.
I love that.
business wanting to smell like that, but I did.
think need
I
to
found
find
my
it.
perfume. It's called Liz Claiborne.
Oh yeah.
It does not smell good on me. I bought some and I'm like, this smells awful on me. But I feel like I really love the smell of it. It was like my first like expensive perfume.
Yeah.
They still make that, right?
Oh yeah. I
I'm
just
sure they
got
do for,
got
like,
some.
The
Liz
old ladies that
Claiborne's still kicking. She's still doing it.
Yeah.
So is Elizabeth Arden. They're still
Yes.
making that red door.
Yes. Oh my
red
gosh.
door.
Yes. Oh my word.
So okay, so speaking of perfumes and stuff, Do you have other fun, like nostalgia type things that you collect?
I do. I like a lot of fun like toys. Like I have some of the like the little California raisins. I collect those little guys, the
I
ones from
love
parties.
those. Yes.
Yes. A lot of like honestly kind of fast food toys. Like I have the Pizza Hut Eureka's Castle puppets. Just random dumb stuff
that's cool.
Ridiculous.
That
Cool. Yeah, just like little bits and pieces that I find at thrift stores. And I don't know. There's so much more that I want to get. It's like if left alone in a thrift store, I can be in there for hours. Like I have to be on a schedule to get out of there because I will just want to take everything home. And toys that I don't need to have as an adult, but I want them anyway, so I don't care.
Oh no, I get it. Every time I go in somewhere, I could leave with at least 3 things. And
yes,
I love it. Like I'm making my own little museum.
Yes, exactly. That really is what it is. It's like a little like, oh, and then behind me, I don't know if you can even like tell, but I collect a lot of like the R.L. Stein, like Fear Street books.
Oh, cool.
I love those. All those Far Side books from the night, just random little things.
I love it. I love it.
I love that. Okay, so Nikki and Jade are a lot alike in that way.
Yeah.
I love that.
Because I generally like don't. I have so much stuff just anyway. I don't need more stuff. But I love that you both kind of do that.
I love it.
It's so fun.
It's great.
And even if you don't look at me too, it really does. It kind of just like, it's something that's not like you're going to use it every day. It's not like I bust out my Eureka's Castles puppets and put on a puppet, or do I? You'll never know.
Yes.
But
that would be good content.
Honestly, I need to add that to I have like a running thing on my notes on my phone of ideas, and some of the ideas are the most, I just like go through it sometimes and read it and I'm like, girl, what the hell? But when you look at your little collections though, it just makes you, I don't know, it just makes you smile. You're not really utilizing them, but it just makes you happy, you know?
Yeah. Mine are in totes right now, but I go through them all the time. All the time. I'll go through them. Like I'll bring some upstairs. I just did the other night because I was like, what can I do? What kind of video can I do? I don't know.
Right.
And then I just ended up playing with my like New Kids dolls, and I was like putting them all.
I love that.
Yeah. I mean, not like I was like making them talk or anything like that, but I was just like
having them go out with Barbie and
right. No, I was just like putting their clothes on, making sure like their clothes were on, and
I actually saw two New Kids dolls in the box at one of this random thrift store that I went to like a couple months ago, and it was just the guy there, he was asking some astronomical amount for them. It was all jumbled and stuff too. There were no prices on anything. It was actually a very weird experience, but I was like, damn, I would totally get those just for the whole fact that they were like in the box and everything. It was really cool.
And there's 2 different kinds. So there's one, they're like, I can't remember what it's called. There's like concert time or what's showtime?
Like their stage clothes.
Right.
And then they're like.
And those came with a tape. And those tapes are gold.
I remember they had a cassette tape.
Yeah, they are. I got one I have the Walkman. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to really get like every piece of New Kids merchandise. That's my goal.
I love that.
And so the Walkman came with a special tape, and we played it on a live that we did because it was just so, I mean,
gold.
They like wouldn't tell their ages. Like it was funny. It was so funny. Wow. Yeah.
It was weird. It was like this whole thing.
Yeah.
Like they were like so secretive about their ages.
Really?
But like they would see their birthdays.
And their weight and height. I was like, don't ever ask me my weight and height.
No, but like in those teen magazines, they always would talk about weight, like for celebrities. Like that was like a golden fact that you needed to know. Like, why?
Right.
Eye color, height, weight, favorite food, favorite color. What type of girl do you like?
Mm-hmm.
Every single time.
Are you single?
Right.
They're all single.
And they're all single always. Yeah.
All the time. Yeah.
Always
just
single.
looking for that special girl, you know.
Right. Maybe you'll find her out on tour.
Yeah.
Exactly. Maybe she'll be like in the audience.
And then me at 10 years old going to the concert, like, Jordan Knight's going to see me and he's going to fall in love with me.
What?
He's going to love me in my grown out perm.
Oh my God. That was me going to the Hanson concert with lawn seats. Just really thinking that this was going to be the moment that they were going to fall in love with me because somehow they would see me all the way up there.
Yes.
That didn't happen. It's fine.
Thousands of people in the crowd and they see you.
Yes.
No.
I love it. Love it. Love it. Speaking of boy bands, New Kids on the Block and the like.
Yes.
So, are you a fan? I mean, obviously you're a fan of some boys.
Yeah, I do like some boys. It's funny because when New Kids on the Block was happening, it was just actually, hold on. I kind of wanted to like New Kids on the Block because I thought that's what's super popular right now. And I just never really got into them. But when I was in Vacation Bible School in the 2nd grade, we ended up making puff paint t-shirts. That's like part of our little craft thing. And everybody around was making like, I love Jesus and just very sweet, sentimental Vacation Bible School appropriate t-shirts.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And mine, I had NKOTB. And then at the bottom, I had Ice Ice Baby. So I was really trying. I was trying so hard to be super edgy and cool. And I really thought that New Kids on the Block and Vanilla Ice would do that for me. It did not go over well. But I got into New Kids on the Block when I was in high school, when Joey and Jordan Knight were having their little resurgence, their little comeback. That made me get into old New Kids on the Block. And I actually got some of their CDs and started listening to their early stuff. So I was liking it when it was not cool. And I was too ashamed to tell anybody.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
And I was like, But I loved their little comeback. I'm sorry, but I did. I thought it was fantastic.
Especially gosh.
Jordan Knight's.
Jordan Knight? I mean.
Give it to you. I was like, excuse me, sir?
I was like, what are you saying?
Give it to where? Who?
Yeah. You want to do
me.
what? Okay.
Huh? At the fair? Okay. No, that was amazing.
Yes.
The best.
Joey, I just about died because like I was a Joe girl through and through. And when
so
he came,
cute. Did you have a moment? I would have had a moment.
I did. I never got to see them. Brooke got to see them when she was younger, but I never got to see them because I mean, my parents just were like, oh, it's a phase. And it wasn't a phase. Like it was not a phase.
Right.
And
legit.
So Brooke took me to the Joey McIntyre concert in 1999.
Aww.
And we held up a sign and he saw it and he laughed. And I was like, oh my God, my life is complete. I never in a million years would think that they were going to get back together. And when they did, I cried. Like I cried.
I literally love that.
I was so happy. I was so friggin' happy that I would finally be able to get to see them. So.
And then have him on our podcast.
Oh my God.
That's really amazing. I can't believe you guys did that. Like
I
did
can't
you
either.
do that?
It took 3 years.
Right. It took a lot of time and
did.
patience and help from our community.
Our community did it all. So it was a dream come true. And like 2020 has friggin' sucked. But I will always remember 2020 as the year of Joey McIntyre and the year that I had my own like conversation. I felt like, I don't know. And I listen to it now and I watch a video and I cringe because I was just, oh my word. I was too much.
No, but you react in that situation at the time with your most authentic self. And that is just the most pure thing ever. And something that should never be changed. I mean, seriously. Like
I definitely was my authentic self.
Yeah. I was a Hanson girl.
Ooh.
Through and through. Not so much anymore, but at the time I was absolutely obsessed. We had posters. My friend that passed away, Suzanne, she we had posters all over our walls, and our first concert was to go see Hanson. And a couple of years after that, we actually, I don't know how we did this really, but we sort of finagled some backstage passes that may or may not have been authentic. I don't know. But anyway, we made it and we met them, and Zach held my hand. It was a very longing. I was walking away.
Oh my God.
I was all tan and had my little American Eagle halter top. It was a moment, and we locked eyes.
You were like, this is it. This is the
Yeah.
time.
I was like,
We are going to get married.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But yeah, you don't know what in that situation. You're floating on a cloud. You're not in the situation.
No, you
But
can't.
I love that for you guys. Like that is so amazing. Like that is inspirational that you can make something like that happen. Like I love that.
Honest to God, I never believed that truly anything could happen until this podcast, until the things that we've been able to do. And I'm sure you're living that same thing, like, holy shit, I get to do this. Like, what is my life right now? Like, who is this? I don't know who this is. So
you can look at it sometimes and be like, why is this happening?
Yeah.
Like not in a bad way, but it's just kind of, I think it's sort of just a little bit of an out of body experience. Sometimes you kind of have to take a step back sometimes and really see how amazing something is, and for what it is, you know?
For sure. Yes.
Absolutely.
I totally get that.
So now we just need to have Jordan Knight on.
Yes.
Oh my God. Do you remember when he was on The Surreal Life?
Yes. Yes.
100%.
I rewatched that not too long ago.
Same.
That was hilarious.
Ryan Starr.
Yes.
Sorry, I shouldn't say that, but like, really, Ryan Starr?
Right.
You were like third place on American Idol.
Hello, ma'am.
I mean, get over yourself and do the song.
Charo was in it too, right? It was Charo.
Was.
Yeah.
And God,
Dave
I don't even remember. Was it Dave? No, it was
Dave
Coulier.
Coulier.
Yeah.
Yep.
He was on.
Flava Flav and Bridget
Yes.
Nielsen.
Yes.
Nielsen.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not
that
the
was
one that China was on, was it? No, she was.
I don't think so.
They should bring back The Surreal Life. My
They
God,
should.
that was VH1 reality shows are an entire thing all to themselves. Like
They were
they were
best.
fantastic.
Seriously,
Best.
why doesn't somebody have a podcast about that? Because
I don't know.
it needs to happen.
Why don't we have a podcast about that?
Exactly.
I could talk about the Rock of Love bus all day
Oh my
long.
God, yes.
All
yes.
day long I could talk about the Rock of Love.
I could talk about
it was such a good time.
what was this show with Flava Flav called? No, I can't even remember.
Flavor of Love.
Flavor of Love. Oh my God.
And then I
that
Love
show.
New York. And
Yes.
then I mean, it went off the rails for a little
It
bit.
did.
But
There was a lot of that.
it was good though. It was me and my boyfriend went on a whole binge of that. They had it on Tubi TV, and we were able to go in and watch all of those old episodes. It was really good.
I love it so
Oh
much.
my gosh.
So, okay, where can everybody find you? We already kind of talked about social media, but like, let's talk about it again.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're on TikTok.
Yes, I live there. I'm there all the time.
You
It's
really
my home
are.
away from home. I really am. Yes, ShinyPretties on TikTok. And then, of course, as well on Instagram, same handle, ShinyPretties.
Awesome.
I'm truly trying to post just as much on Instagram, honestly, as much as I am on TikTok. So it's been pretty consistent, pretty good.
We will also put links on our website. So if you guys want to go to our website, mysocalledwhatever.com, we will have links to Jade's social media. So you can go and follow her on TikTok and Instagram because it will be awesome. It will be awesome.
She's amazing. If you like us, then I'm pretty confident that you're going to love her.
Yeah. For sure.
I love it.
Well, thank you
Awesome.
so much for
Thank
being
you.
on.
This was
Thank
fun.
you guys for having me. This has been literally like the entire highlight of everything of my day, week. This has been fantastic. I love sitting down and talking with like-minded people, and for people that really genuinely understand and appreciate looking back and what nostalgia brings us. It's just a really special thing. So I really appreciate being part of this.
Oh, thanks. You're so
thank
sweet.
you. You're so sweet.
Thank you.
This was awesome.
And you're
It's the
welcome back
same.
anytime.
Yes.
Like
Maybe we should like find like you know what I mean? Maybe we should do like Flavor of Love.
Maybe we should.
Jade, come on and we'll talk about Flavor of Love season 1.
That's what I love commentary, honey. That's what I'm here for.
Oh my gosh. Love it.
Yes.
All right. So we'll have to talk about that. We'll work it out.
Right.
Yeah.
To be continued.
Right.
but we would love to have you on again. So
we really
we'll-
would. Yes.
We'll make it happen.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you again so
Thank you
much.
again. Yes.
Thank you guys.
Have a great night. And thanks for listening, guys.
Yes. Thank you. And
We love you
Thanks, guys.
too.
We'll be loving you forever.
And
as
ever
Jordan
and
Knight would
ever.
say. Yeah.
And ever and ever.
Ever.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.